I'm here to help. You and I will get through this together.
Coming up next, one man's improbable rise from prison to world-class athlete.
As soon as I got out of prison, I just started training.
I love second chance, man. Well, listen to this, folks. 10 years ago, these were the photos you would see of my next guest. He was a drug addict, he was homeless, and he was in and out of prison. Today, this is him. This man is a world-class athlete who competes in one of the most challenging sports in the world. Please welcome Iron Man, Shane Niemeyer. Shane, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, buddy.
Good.
Thanks, Steve.
So, Shane, what's your sport of choice?
I race triathlon, and the distance I race is Ironman. And what that involves is a 2.5-mile swim, 112 miles on the bike, and then you transition off the bike onto the run, which is a marathon, 26 miles.
Wow. I saw you on TV, and the guy said, the commentator said, this guy Shane, 5 years ago, was an inmate. And I saw that story, and I said, man, I gotta have this guy on my show because I love to hear how people turn their lives around. I love second chance, man.
Thanks, guys.
It seems like a long way from prison to Iron Man. So kind of describe what happened to you.
I started drinking when like a lot of kids do from an early age, but the first time I got drunk, it kind of sparked something inside of me, and then from that point on, I was drinking every day, and things progressed to a point where eventually I ended up using a lot of cocaine, then heroin, and a lot of contact with the law. I was arrested. I've probably been arrested about 22 times by the time I was 28. I didn't think I could stop, I didn't think... I'd tried to go to AA, and I'd been in and out of rehab, obviously in and out of institutions, in and out of jail, and the last time that I was incarcerated, I made a decision that I was going to end it all, because I was just tired. And I rigged this noose up, and I didn't think it would snap, but it did, and then the subsequent events that followed were really formative moments in my life, because I had not only hit bottom, I went kind of through.
What was the moment that clicked? What happened?
After that attempt, the correctional officers took me to a medical unit, and in that medical unit, it's basically like being in the hole. You're in solitary. I kept begging those guys to give me something to read, and they slid an outside magazine, I believe it was, under the door. In that magazine, there was an article about a guy named Dave Scott, in fact, who is kind of became my hero, and now it helps coach me at times. And they talk about the Ironman in Hawaii and how you have to qualify, and these are the distances, and it occurred to me that would help occupy my time. So I started working out in prison. I couldn't even, I couldn't even haul myself up onto the top bunk. It hurt to go up and down stairs. So I started doing push-ups and sit-ups, and I started doing what I could in prison. As soon as I got out of prison, the first place I went was a place called Bob's Bikes. And I kind of pleaded with them to give me a deal on a bike, and this is my story, I'm broke.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. As soon as I got out of prison, I just started training. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I threw it together, and over time, it became more and more clear what I needed to do. I became fitter, and with each workout was success, and I became more confident.
What's incredible here is, and I think you know this now, that same energy that it took to figure out your next score, you seem to have taken that same type of, if you just take your energy and refocus your energy into something positive, because you went down there, you talked to the guy about a bike, hey man, give me a deal, if you let me get this bike, I'll pay you back. That same skill set you did to do dirt, turn it on into something positive. That's what it's amazing about people like yourself that make that turnaround.
I mean, if you had to put it in a box, that is essentially how it's worked for me. And I think people that are successful in any walk of life, whether or not they've had troubles, they have a drive. And my drive was just malfocused. Especially if troubled kids could just channel that energy, for me, that's essentially what I did, is I just replaced it.
Yeah.
I just substituted one thing essentially for another.
This is really an inspiring story, and this is what I really like to bring to people, second chances. It's amazing how you can get your life all wrong, and because of grace and mercy, you're allowed to turn around and get the thing all right, man. That's a very powerful thing to know. To all of you at home who are out there that's struggling with something, that it can go the way it was going for you, and then you turn around and you get it right that. I just think, man, I just want to say congratulations, man.
Thanks, Steve.
And it really helped me out to see your story, man.
I appreciate it.
And good luck to you in Hawaii. I'm going to be watching, man.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Hey, we'll be right back, folks.